Sean here at Solar North America in San Francisco, California. Here with me today is Greg Bausch, Group Solar Marketing Manager of Hemlock Semiconductor. Welcome, Greg.
Thank you.
Today you'll be speaking at a session about PV materials across the value chain. Will you give a brief description of what Hemlock produces?
Yeah, so Hemlock is a focused supplier. We make and sell polysilicon. We've been doing that for over 50 years now, so that's the part of the value chain we focus on. Okay.
Now, where are the regions that you send most of your products?
Well, we're a very global supplier, so like most materials supply markets, polysilicon is a very global market, and so we send a lot to Asia, to China, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, but also a lot of customers in Germany and in the U.S. as well.
Mm-hmm. Now, with many manufacturing closures, including GE announcing that they will delay construction of a PV plant for 18 months and a bound halting production, how will this affect the silicon industry?
Yeah, that's a great question. It's, of course, this industry has great opportunity. The long term, everybody sees the long-term potential, so there's been a lot of investment in the industry. And in any industry where you get a lot of investment, there's going to be people who succeed, and there's going to be things that need to slow down and don't succeed. The great news is that the market is moving forward. It's still growing, it's still expanding, and the great news for us is that crystalline silicon has a strong position in that market as a proven, reliable solution.
Now, how are you working towards higher efficiencies and lower costs? Have you found that the Chinese trade tariffs will help or hurt the industry?
Yeah. So the efficiencies and cost question, that's a lot of what I'll be talking about this afternoon. Mm-hmm. Really, when you look at long-term reliability and output of systems and the cost of systems, it's about what kind of kilowatt hours they produce over long periods of time. And so to get to good cost structure and good output over time, the manufacturers are really looking for high-quality, very consistent and reliable material suppliers to help deliver that. Mm-hmm. And that's where we come in, is high-quality polysilicon can really help with the high efficiency, and high efficiency is the biggest lever for cost. Mm-hmm. And it also helps with reliable supply and consistent supply in the field, so they know what they're going to deliver for the end investors in the system.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the Chinese trade tariffs, do you think it'll help or hurt?
Yeah, so we're really, as a global manufacturer and as a global supplier, we're really in favor of open and free and fair trade. So we've kind of spoken very openly and said we really want to make sure that trade is not restricted mm-hmm. in unnecessary ways. Of course, if there are violations of trade rules, they have to be addressed. But we would really like to make sure that governments and companies are working together, because the way to bring down cost over time and the way to increase reliability over time is really to have the best companies across the value chain working together. Mm-hmm. And we don't want to restrict that in any way.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here, Greg, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.